from a split earth. So at the very least, that misconception will be deleted, but we'll have to wait to see what's going to happen. Smoke gank from OG. This time they're heading the opposite side of the map to try and be
the
sneaky.
shaker. Yeah.
But
They
no
break
pack.
the smoke with the boots hero, so no one's gonna die. Unless OG they still wanna go and lash. Oh, Moon. No. It's a cool ward.
Let's see. Heading forward. Are they gonna get anything going? I guess it's just for the bounty runes. Chidori walks a little bit close. Fisher block actually keeps the others out of range, but the Monkey King takes some pretty nasty damage at the start. No harm, no foul for the rest. But also, mid one is not trying to grab bounty runes. So if they're not careful, they could grab all 4 here to the side of OG. Luckily enough, Moon will be able to grab
Moon's gonna have
at the
one.
very least one. Oh no, actually, Shaker
Also the
walks all the
Shaker.
way through and sneaks one in. 2 for 2. Not bad.
Yeah. Only things like Monkey, a bit, I don't say low on resources, but he's using the tier 2 tower for the region, so he's not blocking. It's gonna be like 200 HP behind in this beginning. And this can be meaningful against a Darkseer lane.
As well with the blood grenade. Pretty nasty tool. Alright, how many blood grenades do we have this game? 2 blood grenades again on OG's side. No blood grenades for SMG at the start of the game. So they don't really prefer that item at the early portions.
Yeah, I feel like especially for Clockwork, it makes a lot of sense. Clockwork is denying his ward. Or, no, he's keeping on deny range.
Oh no, we're back to pulling creep waves. Oh, thank God. The creeps were a little bit too far underneath the tower. And they actually spawn the small camp. Hi guys.
Did you get the
Wow.
interface message of who got the ward? I didn't.
No. I only got the interface message of the first ward. That was cleared out at the
Is that a
start.
bug? Am I blind? Yeah, let's move on. Because otherwise I'm gonna lose all the time trying to figure out.
Yeah, the game just got a big patch today. A second big patch today. It's like things might be fixed soon enough.
Now the sentry ward shows, so probably it was a deny and deny doesn't show. Going for the monkey.
Dory does have boundless strike. Let's get a 2-man connection. Still a lot of damage. Dragged back by the vacuum, looking to be first blood secured, and Ion Shell plus Battery Assault equates to a ton of damage being dealt. Shaker is probably one of the worst heroes to have in such a lane.
Yes. Don't want a Shaker 5 into Clockwork. And MC, he got level 2. Really good aggression on his level 2. Clockwork was still 1. But with the vacuum, guaranteed the kill.
And
Shaker
let's
doing the pull.
check
It's so
the
easy
mid.
to do that pull on the Radiant now.
There are a lot of kill threats in the top lane and in the mid lane, because of course bottom lane it looks terrifying. Well,
The
lane.
Wind 4 is like zoning out the PL. So, yeah, might be paying off. It's weird to see Wind into Enchantress, right? Because you have the Dispel.
Yeah, and in general, it's kind of like a back and forth. Because of course you can dodge Impetus, but then you can immediately get rid of the Wind Run. So they kind of counter each other out pretty nicely. And it's a double melee, double range lane against the PL. Actually, a nice shot
got the
onto
shackle.
Kitrak. He does speed drop, yes indeed. Good shackle shot into the
Meanwhile,
Howling
bottom.
mid one. Bottom lane, not
They're
against
diving.
Dory.
Another
Painful.
kill for MC.
Yeah, that monkey's lane is over.
This Darkseer will get out of control. Mind control. Yeah. Now he's gonna go for the Shaker. They have cogs. Yeah.
They have the catch. He's being held in place. Chidori TP's through.
One more
they
kill.
find the kill. Taiga will he be
Taiga's
taken
still alive.
down? No, he will not. And he can just walk it off as well. There is currently no Lotus, because that one has been picked up previously. But that bottom lane is a disaster for SMG. Luckily enough, the other two lanes are going pretty well. Speaking of which, top side, Kitrak shot down, same story. Shackle shot into the calling, and nothing Enchantress can do to get out.
Yeah, and especially what they're doing is they're keeping Yuragi out of the wave, so he's not getting so many last hits, and that's what you want to do against a PL. Feels like if this PL hero gets online in the game, he usually wins. Let's say he 90% of time wins, and the only way to win against him is you don't allow him to get online. You just nerd him so much in the lane, also in the jungle, that you don't allow him to get his items. So once he gets the items, you're done.
Kind of the downside of this new patch, of course, there's so much farm. Topside as well, there are all those creeps you can always, if you get level 6, you can always find some farm on the map. Is a big plus. And the pushing power, I mean, SMG does have pretty good push currently with their lineup, so that is one plus that they do have.
Yeah, and the Lash is having a good game. Like he's at least on laning stage, he is on point. So maybe it was just the warm-up, and now we see the Slash from Moon.
Mind Control tried to vacuum the enemies on top of the high ground. Actually, speaking of which, bottom lane, Taiga, Surge on the strike available. There's no Surge right now, but Mind Control, will he be fine?
He will dive.
No. Bit too risky to go for more there. BZM was also out of vision range for Moon, so if they went for the dive, he could have gone for the TP and get the catch. They have to be a bit careful.
6 minutes rune. Polisson connecting. Kitrak also BZM.
Moon using enough to BZM. Shot does do a little tickle, but Moon misses the split earth. Will at the very least grab himself a haste rune and be pretty happy there. Speaking of mid, going in for the catch onto BZM. He's in trouble. Fissure block holds him at bay. Nice pushback.
Nice toss.
With the toss. BZM, can he get out? The answer is no, but might get a counter kill onto Moon. Actually, Moon tries to TP. Or does, no, sorry, he just gets caught out by Taiga, who gets himself a killing spree. It looked like he went for the TP there, but nonetheless, caught inside the cogs, underneath the tower, not the best place to be.
This is a really good outcome for OG, considering Lash got the haste, it was a catapult wave, and you end up killing the Lash. Super fine, because they don't mind the Tiny dying here. Tiny goes for the TP rotation on top, we should expect
catch mid
something
one.
To happen mid one.
Oh, Kitrak dodging the smoke pretty nicely there, but will not be able to get the Centaur Stomp in time, and mid one stays alive. BZM's rotation fails. That is a pretty significant blow there to OG's timing on the Tiny, because he's going to need to get a Blink Dagger at a pretty good time. Whereas Moon, he's got himself free farm time in mid.
Yeah, but it's also XP for the Clockwork. Clockwork was sharing a lot of XP with Darkseer bot, so that means Darkseer now gets to his level 6 being a lone bottom, and Clock gets this amount of XP. He's also going for the Wisdom Rune on the Clockwork, so it's gonna be a really early level 6 on Taiga, and maybe he can be the one to create that space for Tiny. Actually, like, create the space together with Tiny, so he can be this +1 that BZM needs.
Taiga is pretty much, he's 82 experience away from level 6. Hookshot, horrifying for a lot of heroes. Monkey King does not like it. Earthshaker, especially, speaking of which, gets a nice split earth onto the Tiny. Shackle Shot connects, but they have enough damage. BZM with the Avatos in response. Moon has himself infused raindrops and the regen rune, so all that damage he just gained does not matter whatsoever to be able to heal up. With the stacks as well in the jungle. Nice catch by Chidori onto Taiga, takes the kill. That's a big kill. Fissure block onto Mind Control, does have the surge. Mind Control should be able to get himself out of there. But all of a sudden, or is he? Chase from Chidori going deep with the tree dance into the Primal Spring. Catch comes through, and this Monkey King, he's up net worth. How did he get there from the point that his lane was going horrific?
Yeah, like he had some good farming, but also getting kills on heroes that have a kill streak is also very meaningful. it's being buffed during the patch. So Clockwork was 3-0, he got that kill. Now the kill on Darkseer. And now these 3 cores that are greedy and want to scale on SMG, they look like make sense, right? When you actually have 3 cores having a good game. And BZM with the rotation hero, and he doesn't see targets to burst right now.
Well, the tier 1 top lane gets secured. They can always TP quickly to help bottom if it's going to get pushed. But there's not the best amount of pushing power behind the OG lineup. They're really reliant on Ench and Tiny with tree grab, which is not, at this stage, strong enough to push.
I feel like for OG, they want the diffusal on PL and then fight the power up runes. That's what they can do. Should play more of a recovery game.
Nice hook shot from Taiga. TP's coming in as well. They wanted to go for Yuragi, but they made a little bit of a mistake. Polson falls. The top lane.
Yeah, that's good. They're protecting the Yuragi farm, right? So the guys basically at the camp that Yuragi wants to farm, and they're rotating to there. They're not like doing those deep dives that made the Monkey King come back to the game.
Chidori going for the Echo Saber build at the start. A little bit of extra strength, always a good addition to the hero. Darkseer. It's also one of the interesting heroes in this patch. I'm curious to see if he's going to go for the Aghanim Scepter at a certain point in the game.
It definitely will. It's still super strong. But so far he's even skipping the Wolf replica. He just wants to speed run into this pipe. When has the item, he can fight. There's like Arcane on Tiny. He wanna get a kill with Taiga. Probably they're gonna meet the Shaker midway. Yeah. Shaker, break in the smoke.
Yeah, they'll find themselves a quick catch on the Shaker. Nice kill secured. Taiga's been so incredibly effective. 3-1-3 been part of all 6 kills of OG this game. And they smoke up top side so Moon can farm up the Ancient stack. And making sure Moon has some backup farm as well to catch up from if the mid lane would have gone bad, even though his mid lane went pretty remarkable.
Yeah. It's been a while that I don't see this smoke being used to farm the Ancients. I've seen like previously on Tinker.
That's upside. It's going to be sent back towards mid 1. And their nasty combo of Shackle Shot into the Calling is doing a lot of work. BZM rotates through. His backup coming out from Yuragi. TP from behind as well.
Darkseer joining.
Pops his ulti. And Taiga is here, holds Pulson down. Mid 1's ulti has ended, and now the Muerta cannot get himself out of there. Big double kill comes out. Yuragi is getting all these kills. He's getting all the money. He's got the Diffusal Blade done. Hook shot from Taiga going in for more. Shaker being hunted. Cogs is up, and there's also the wall being placed. They get the full control and a turnaround. OG back in the lead in terms of net worth, and they find themselves a huge couple of kills, especially considering Yuragi got a big chunk of change for that one.
Yeah, and it feels like OG has a better understanding of their draft, their timings, because again, they got 3 kills, but they didn't move from their jungle. It's basically protecting the PL farm. Even Darkseer joins from bottom to top. You get this extra mobility within the map now. And SMG, they have 3 scaling cores, and meanwhile, like Lash is farming Ancient stack, and they are forcing a play into the enemy jungle. They don't seem to be on the same page.
Taiga seems to be everywhere. Is gonna get
Shackle shot.
Shotted, jumped on, and will he be able to get himself out of there? Has a hook shot, but will not be able to pop it. And Chidori gets that kill secured. Moon is done with the full Bloodstone now as well. That's a really good timing on the Bloodstone.
Yeah, now he can play active. I wonder which hero can play together with him. Usually you want this hero kind of like to cover you when you're a Lash. You want this, say, Oracle, Abaddon type of hero to walk with you. Ragi with Fuzo.
The Manta style, no big surprise there. So they are going to smoke up on OG. They've got the Blink Dagger on BZM done, and they're heading out towards the top lane, looking for another catch onto mid 1. It seems. Do they know? Mid one.
Taiga's going for the steal of the XP rune. That's the biggest thing happening. Even if a kill happens, I believe this steal... okay. The kill mid one is also huge.
Mid one gets caught. XP rune
but
gets
the XP
up.
rune is huge. That's a huge steal. 560 XP.
That is more than half a level added in for the Clockwork, who's already level 8. And almost level 9 currently. Shaker on the wrong side of the river will be jumped as the Echo will not pop it because there's no one close enough to make it work. Hook shot from Taiga downtown onto Moon. Moon does have the Bloodstone. Is he going to be able to heal up enough? It seems not. He gets dragged back. The Bloodstone now only has a shorter time of usage. Wukong from Chidori in return will find himself Taiga. They're falling back. Actually, mid one still has damage to pump out. They need to be a bit careful. On the side, BZM gets feared. And BZM, Ava, Link, he will be able to run away to safety. But Moon getting caught is a huge loss for SMG.
Yeah, feels like they're just reacting on SMG. They have the Bloodstone. That's your timing, right? What do you want to do with the Bloodstone? You want to run at them. And you are the team being run at because basically you have a follow-up stun on Lash. You have a follow-up stun on Shaker. You have a follow-up, let's say, stun, Shackle Shot on Wind Ranger. So they kind of need this initiation too. Which should be Lash running and Fisher being this setup.
Roll, jump, split earth stun. Won't be able to surge out of there. Yuragi is nearby. There's also Taiga with the hook shot available, but there are 4 Radiant Heroes bottom, and even mid one not too far away. Actually, mid one's just going to farm up the jungle behind his allies. Catch up in terms of net worth because he is bottom of the course currently.
In tier 1 tower on bottom for SMG, trading the mid. I wonder if they want to defend mid. I would expect so. Huh? It's a fair trade. OG is happy with that. Trading the tier 1 bottom with the mid tier 1.
Well, they currently don't have a single tier 1 left on the side of OG. That does make smoke ganks quite nice. However, the catch is pretty good for OG as well. Jump in onto Chidori, toss back on towards Taiga. Chidori hits the boundless strike, is completely stuck. There's mid one though. He's going to try and pump out damage with the Pierce the Veil. However, they're actually not giving him a chance to shoot. Mid one's being slowed down, vacuum back, double kill secured. Jump in from BZM, gets the toss again onto Taiga. Echo Slam gets dropped, but it does nothing. Back to full HP.
That's a sad Echo Slam. That's like the Echo Slam from ranked, where you're like, oh, I'm gonna hit 5 guys here. Whoa. But where's the damage?
Pipe.
So underwhelming.
Pipe's a pretty good item. And then afterwards, the mech coming out from Taiga as well, so they just heal up any bit of damage that gets thrown out.
Key track going for Polisson. Gonna hide in the trees. They scan, barely misses.
Well, they should know where he's at right now. Key track close. Polisson gets immediately spotted out. Opposite direction, but BZM got the blink. He's got the echo. Is he gonna get the catch? Yes, indeed. BZM hits the mark. And a dominating streak for the Tiny. But BZM,
and that's like
pretty good.
Yuragi's barely joining the fight. He's gonna get Manta, even though there's the nerf with the illusions in the Tormentor. With Manta, they're gonna take like the 20-minute shard and just keep the snowballing.
5k net worth lead for OG at this stage. Getting a bit rough. Just closing in on his 4-staff. Blink Dagger close for mind control, so you're gonna have more initiation behind their already aggressive lineup. Shaker's Blink Dagger is going to be a big timing for SMG, but that one is still very far away.
Yeah, when you're that behind, sometimes you consider going the shard.
But you could get it for free. So that's kind of the problem.
That's probably why he's skipping. They found Monkey King.
Hook shot in. Actually, Chidori gets himself back. They might lose the Shaker in response, but if the Monkey stays alive, that is a worthwhile sacrifice they're willing to take on the side of SMG. Dodge as much as possible.
They want to fight this. Flash joining. Wind is joining.
Yell's not too strong just yet. But there's a Clockwork on the other side that can find vision.
Yuragi doing so well with scouting, with the illusions.
Also getting jumped by BZM. Can he get himself away? Yes, indeed. Splitter thought to BZM in response, though. Wukong's command as well around the TP portal. Might want to just use the TP portal to get away. Echo Slam onto 2. Great catch coming out from Afu, but the damage isn't going to be enough. It seems not. They need to disengage. They're going to go for the TPs out of there. Moon goes top side, and Chidori TPs back to base. Moon does not have a TP scroll available, so he's going to try and stay hidden in the trees as much as possible, but there's a a PL on the hunt. And the Moon Lesh doesn't have Bloodstone, doesn't have any mana left to his name. He's just going to falter. Yuragi continues for more, getting closer towards that heart. And once he's got heart, that hero is unstoppable.
Yeah, kind of like 2 split team fights. One around the Twin Gate, another one on the low ground. That's where like the Echo Slam hit. It was a great Echo Slam. But you have your Lash standing the ground, you have your Monkey standing the ground, and the Earthshaker on the other side.
They're going to try
20
and steal
minutes,
Tormentor. Yeah, this is pretty painful. They managed to get it done. Maybe we get to see a steal. It is going to be Taiga getting himself a free shot. Nice for the Clockwork that already had pretty significant farm. He is now ahead of mid one in terms of net worth. Actually, he's going to get jumped by Chidori.
Got the
Hook
clock.
shot. Holds Chidori at bay. Surge forward. Shackle shot connects onto the Enchantress behind it.
Oh, the vacuum.
Fisher block
Yuragi's
on
back.
top as well. Yuragi, he's coming in for the aggressive chase for more, but he's taking so much magic damage right there.
And he will blink in.
Shrek, Avatos, BZM goes for mid one, who's now out of his pierce. The Veil, BZM is going to be controlled. Nice Split Earth coming through from Moon. He's continuing for more. Still had the Bloodstone available during that entire fight, and they clean up house. Granted, they got themselves the shard for free on OG, but that was a very big team fight. Look at that net worth swing. And they can even steal the enemies.
Yeah, this is the time that SMG was ready to fight as 5. Even though they didn't have the Echo Slam, they were able to claim 4 kills. Tiny was on the mid lane, he had to connect a bit late. And maybe PL was overestimating how strong he was and the ability to guide the team fight. Maybe you want to do this with Tarask. Kind of like baited the team, I feel like, to take in the fight. But yeah, still good for OG as long as SMG doesn't take Roche. It feels like SMG not really going for it. Oh, Monkey's gonna use the portal.
Well, that should be a second shard for OG. Who's gonna be the lucky one this time around? Is it gonna be Kitrak or Mind Control?
Oh, Kitrak, almost dying. No, Kitrak. Oh.
He gets the shard, so he gets Max Enchanted Creeps 2 and Little Friends, which is not really that useful this game, but he has it. I mean, it's still pretty useful, especially if you would get some nice creeps to join with it.
You see both teams colliding bottom, and Lash is not ready.
Dory, hookshotted by Taiga, pops the BKB immediately, bound the strike, Wukong command comes down, fusion block onto Taiga, the Clockwork in a bit of trouble with the Surge, gets him out of trouble while they lose the Shaker on the side, vacuum back the Monkey, no BKB this time around, and no support coming in to keep the Monkey alive. Double kill for Yuragi. And they were not really ready for that catch. He was staying hidden in the trees, but Clockwork can scout him out with Jetpack.
Again, they're baiting a team fight and Lash is on the other side of the map. I don't get it. That's why, like, you're hyping the team fight and I'm looking just at Lash on the other side of the map, as it was at game 1. They're definitely not on the same page. They're baiting a team fight and their Lash is farming on the other side of the map. Not playing as a team on SMG.
Well, maybe bots could be an answer there for Moon. Currently they're going for Roche bottom lane. It is not dropping that fast. Of course, Roche very tanky currently. Mind Control is going to tank the gank so far, while the rest of the team needs to rotate away from Roshan, which is half HP. This could be pretty dangerous for OG.
Looks good for SMG. Looks like they should get this Roche. Arask's not heady on Yuragi. He goes for Moon.
Still has the Bloodstone. Need to be a bit careful because BCM's coming in from behind. He spots out Moon, goes for the burst. Do they have enough? Take him down. He pops the Bloodstone, and now Moon's in trouble. He's getting impetus smacked by Kitrak. Loses his life. On the side, Taiga might follow suit on the OG side, but mid one with his ulti. Do they have any control for Yuragi? It seems not. They're focusing on the illusions, but Yuragi's just waiting out all the cooldowns. There's still a BKB for the Monkey, and there's also still a Blink Echo coming out for the Shaker on top of the PL. Do they have the burst for Yuragi?
Not
He's completely
enough.
stuck behind, but there's no damage at all. The PL just got his heart delivered as well. The Shaker is going to be the next one down. That's back into the pit, and Yuragi is... he's big. 10-0-6 PL.
Yeah, he doesn't die anymore. If he didn't die there, he's not dying anymore. Without the heart, he didn't die. SMG, they were so baited by Taiga. They were chasing Taiga on 3 heroes, while Lash was just dying to Enchantress and Tiny. Really well played by OG.
No, Roche is running.
Oh, the Roche!
Come back, Roche!
Everyone getting stunned. Hitting the wall.
Roche with the BM. Takes a while for everyone to get there. Would have been really nice if somehow someone on SMG was able to get to the pit on the top side of the map and finish off Roche before they TP'd.
It would. Then we would have a game. Now Moon is gonna complete his BKB. Might be able to survive a bit more. Wallason has dagger, but he's gonna be the one that dies first. Deleted.
No Echo for another 70 seconds. PL's got the Aegis plus his heart. He's going for the Aghanim Scepter next. New Aghanim Scepter, which is his old shard.
Radiant structures are fortified.
But then better. I mean, they just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's on the way. Yeah, feels like PL is just gonna, I'll not say melt structures because he's really low on taking it, but they cannot jump the PL. You're just gonna watch the PL taking everything. They need to wait for the Echo Slam to be able to take this fight. Or 30 seconds.
That previous fight as well was really big from BZM, that he got the smoke catch onto Moon. Didn't nuke Moon down, but it forced him to pop the Bloodstone, and without the Bloodstone, the Lash just can't fight. Oh, Moon is very far forward, gets the stun in onto Yuragi. It's a bit of tickle damage,
poking.
but he still has the Aegis, and mid one's on the other side of the map as we speak. Speaking of which...
HP from NC. Oh, he blinked just through.
No,
Gonna mid
hello!
one.
Mid one actually turns it around onto MC. The Pipers are going to keep him alive. Yes, it is. Mid one controlled up. Taiga with the TP. BZM with the control. And mid one with the death. Kill secured again for OG coming in. They're just choking out the entire map.
Yeah, it's not like they could get out of base because of this chase. You see Kitrak's just farming their jungle, getting 2 bounties.
The fact that they killed Roche also gives them all the watchers on the map, which is such a big plus. All that added vision coming in. Like, it gives such an extra dynamic to killing Roche. It's not just the Aegis, it's the entire map vision that you just instantly gain.
Especially with the Silver Edge on BZM, that he's now invis and has the information where the enemy team is. It means so much. He's going for the Shaker. I think the Shaker.
He's on the run. Trying to get himself some extra XP on the Shaker to hopefully get level 12.
Oh yeah, he steals the Tom. He's gonna pay with his life.
Another one bites the dust.
Yeah. I'd say the best trade. The Tom is really good, but yeah, not worth your life.
I don't know. I think level 12 might be a possibility to turn this around. Getting that level 2 Echo Slam.
I like the Copium.
You gotta grab every little bit of Copium you can get. Because this PL is gonna be hard to kill. Well, he's also done with the Aghanim Scepter now on Yuragi. It's getting delivered. It's a pretty big item to be secured. Moon actually taking a heap of damage, slowed down by Yuragi as well. Off the Bloodstone, which is going to be on cooldown. In comes the Impetus Blast. Needs to smoke up, otherwise he could have died to Kitrak there. Mid one, gets vacuumed back. The Echo Slam on top. It does nothing at all on towards the Dire side. They're going to fall back and reset here because SMG used almost everything. Yuragi, even if he dies, he still has the Aegis available. Just no damage from SMG.
Have everything still on OG.
BZM charging forward. Nice stun onto BZM.
Fight back on Shaker.
But no Wukongs, no Echo.
No Echo Slam. Yeah, it was really well played from Taiga that he found the Shaker between the trees, so he couldn't blink an Echo.
Going in for more. They're taking so much damage. Great 3-man vacuum by Mind Control. Kills coming through at plenty. Mid one is going to be finished off as well. BZM, is he going to get another Rampage game going in? Charging towards the fountain. Looking for CDR.
Oh, the hook shot was missed.
But won't dive in just yet. He's going for it.
Oh,
he still wants to get the kill. Chidori, there's going to be the boundless strike in response. They lose themselves, BZM. Chidori still not fighting against Taiga, but he's going to get taken down regardless. Moon bought back for this. Can he get himself in the fountain? No, he cannot. Wow. Fissure Block comes out too late. Chidori dragged back out of the fountain. The Fissure Block's actually blocking his way back in. Afu! He is playing Sussy Gaming, and this is what we were talking about. This is OG diving fountain just to finish the game off. High fives around OG. Take the series 2-0 against SMG. And they look terrifying, even with 2 subs. I mean, Kitrak played really well, but Mind Control played superbly.
Yeah, they played so well on everyone OG. Also,